Hey guys, it's Friday evening. No coffee. I need to sleep tonight. I've still got a little bit of chores to do. I'm suited up, ready to roll. But Jared and I have been chatting. So if you saw our recap video, we're a little busy around here at the moment. So we can't make any commitments in terms of how often we're going to be posting our full-length videos. But what we do get to see sometimes and catch on video if we're really lucky are some pretty cool shots that aren't quite a short, aren't quite a full-length video. Maybe just some mini videos we thought we could put out here. There's not a lot of editing involved, so it's easy for us to share them with you. And what we've got here for our first one, this is just like a friendly PSA that it is a live calf being born from start to finish. It was probably the most textbook calving I have ever seen. Everything went just as perfect as you could ask for. But it's a baby and it's being born. So there are some fluids, there are some sounds. I don't think it's dramatic. Our 2.5-year-old was out there. Indy watched it with us. But this is just like a friendly PSA of what you're about to see. And then after the video, I'll just do a little clip here and talk about what the next steps are for us once a baby calf has been born on our farm. I think the reason that I love seeing those textbook deliveries, and I'll be honest, we probably only see 25% of our calves being born. Most of them are born in the wee hours of the morning. I've had calves be born while I'm out there making feed for the sheep and not seen it actually happen. Our girls are pretty good at what they do, and we've kind of built our herd around that. My first year calving on my own in a barn by myself, I had tangled up twins, I had backwards twins, I had a calf get hip locked on me. I actually had a birth defect that we had to do our first C-section on to get that calf out. What else? I've had an upside down calf. I had a uterine torsion. So I've seen lots of things. So when you see that, it's just a little extra special. But that's not the norm, all those things that I just listed. But it does happen, and you get comfortable with having to deal with that. So in terms of a baby calf, once they're born and mom's kind of settled and got up and is doing her thing, we move her and the calf into a claiming pen. So they get a 12 by 12 pen where they've got space to bond for the next 24 to 48 hours. Depends on how old the cow is. A heifer usually takes a little longer to figure out what's going on, as new moms do. And then while that calf's in the pen, we do a few different things to it. So first of all, they get an ID tag. It's got the year, the calf number. This is the alphanumeric year, so this year is M. Mom's on the back. Our calves get tagged in their left ear, so when they're running away from me, if they're sick, especially when they're little and in the barn, I can see who mom is if I need to pull them back into a pen. This is dad here at the bottom. We name our boys just for fun. They all get banded at birth though, so this one will end up being a steer. We started using Lido bands. They're a new product this year, so they're a castration band, but they're actually impregnated with lidocaine in them, so that's a pain control method that makes it a little easier on the boys for that process. Orally, they get a product called Tri-Shield. So this covers them for Rota, Corona, and E. coli, which are the 3 primary scour-causing agents in calves. When I first started managing my own herd on my own, it's not easy to put cows through a chute by yourself. So rather than have to bring help in, instead of vaccinating our cows, I treat our calves at birth. They get another product. It's called Tri-Shield. So we mix these two. It's just a sterile diluent and then a dehydrated powder. Mix them, and it actually is an intranasal so that we kind of bypass mom's antibodies, and that protects them from the respiratory diseases, specifically pneumonia. And then they get a CCIA tag, which is a Canadian Cattle Association identification tag. It's a government traceability tag, and those came into effect, I think, back in like 2000 or 2002 it became mandatory. Doesn't matter, it's mandatory now, so they all get one of those as well. Not necessary to do it right now, but they need it when they leave the farm, and it's a lot easier to handle them and tag on a young calf. So that's how we do things. We let mom and babe out. We calve inside in the barn, so I've got a good couple months usually to observe these calves as they grow before they go out to pasture, which is nice. The reason we calve in January and February is because there's not a lot else going on that time of year for us, and it works out really well. The other side of things that I really like too is with the cold weather, which we haven't had a whole lot of the last couple years, it tends to keep the bugs at bay. Not the actual like bugs, but the bugs that affect the respiratory and the gastro tract. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions, please ask away. We love to share what we can with you guys. Thanks for watching.